So you remember the most recent anvil giveaway. We drew the name of Derek, and we made contact with him, and then nothing. To the point that we had decided that if it didn't happen by the last of January, we were going to draw again and give that thing away one more time. Well, it did happen. We reached out and we did what we could do, and finally, at the 11th hour, Derek showed up, and so now the anvil is on its way to Wisconsin. Now, don't be discouraged that the anvil didn't go to you, because I know that lots of you are looking, or at least thinking, a lot about how in the world to find an anvil. And a fair number of you are looking hard. And some subset are discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Keep it up. Include the word anvil in every conversation. You're going to find one. And, the anvil is a centerpiece, right? But there's a lot of stuff that has to be around the edges of that anvil before you can go to work. And so, when the anvil shows up, you can just start. You don't have to then wait to accumulate the other ancillary stuff to be a blacksmith. You've got that. And if you don't know what those tools are, we've got a link in the notes to this video where you can download a list of the starter set of tools that you need. Some of them are new, some of them are used, and they're all fun to have and useful to own. So check that out and don't give up. The next thing I want to mention is we are just about to record a podcast right here in Nate's shop, which is where we do that. And then we post them on our second channel. I don't know if you knew that or not. But this podcast is going to be a discussion kind of following up on that video that we just released about cutting oak trees. And we're going to talk primarily about the market for logs and how the value of logs is established, how a fair value is attached to the logs that are cut down and yarded and loaded and trucked and unloaded at the mill, and then who decides what the value of that log is and how is it paid. So if you're interested in log scaling, board feet, Scribner tables, scaling cylinders, that sort of thing, you might check out our podcast. So a third thing, just a short update on the Spec House. It's moving forward, slowly. It has needed to move forward slowly to sort of facilitate the filming and the editing and the uploading of the videos that are documenting the process. But I'm meeting a painter here in, I think, about an hour and a half. I'm going to meet him over at the Spec House, and we're going to finalize colors and schedule and sequence and sheens and access and scaffolding and all of the things that pertain to an agreement to paint that thing. It's not an easy paint. It's not an impossible paint, but there are quite a few details that need to be ironed out. The house is coming together beautifully. I've been starting in my blacksmith shop on some of the items that will be forged and installed over the next short period of time, right after we put in the doors, the case, the base, the interior paint, the cabinets, the tile, the plumbing fixtures. All of the details in finishing up a house are coming this spring because we intend to have that thing done in an open house sometime in the summer. We'll keep you updated on what those dates are as they become more bulletproof, so that if you would like, you could take a spin out to Roseburg and get a look at that thing that you've been watching for now quite a long time. I want to just thank you for supporting our efforts in this. There have been a lot of you who have weighed in a significant way and have made it possible for us to build simultaneously a house and a channel. It's not been an easy job, but it's been a job that we're proud of, and the house, at least, is coming to completion. So hopefully, when you get done watching this video, you can check out our second channel, EC2. We have a lot of podcasts there, and perhaps some of those will be valuable because often they do sort of dovetail and tie in to what you've been watching on the main channel. So thank you for watching Essential Craftsman, and keep up the good work. And hopefully, you'll tune into our podcast on EC2 and see what we have going on there.